Hi guys, this is a review of Classic Human Anatomy by Valerie L. Wilson. Um, if you're interested in it, you can uh, purchase it through the Amazon affiliate link that I have provided below. So have a look. But this is other than that, this is an impartial review of this book. Okay, so it should be 5 minutes long and just basically covering the major topics of the book, not much. Anyway, so the major topic of the book is basically you have the language of anatomy. She discusses the basic, the basic concepts of anatomy. Then also she goes into specific parts: the head, face, and neck, the arm, the hand, the leg, the front, the foot, and the whole figure. So the book, the types of drawings here are very classical. To give a bit of history, she basically talks about the various parts of the body. What I really like about this book is that there's a description of the body to a certain extent in motion. So she gives you an example here of flexion extension, and of the stretch and the compression. So that is really nice in that, and that you can also see the muscle movement. For example, the shoulder here, the arm as it moves, the leg here, etc. The back, this I really like, in that you can actually see the shoulder blades and know how it's represented as she draws it. So anyway, ears, pelvis, this connective tissue here, the back, a section of it, skeletal system, etc. I think this is, that's the thoracic cage, the knees, joints. Some of it may be a bit too much, but it's better to have more information, I think, than less. So this book really is comprehensive in terms of how it gives you the information. And her drawings themselves on the anatomy are very good, and you can use these in your own drawings to understand what's going on. I love that she's shown the connections here, where the start of the connection is and the end of connection is. I don't necessarily need to see this, but it helps in visualizing how the tissue is actually made without a real, piece of tissue. This as well is lovely. When you see you get an idea of what happens when there's compression and where there's flexion and where there's extension. And she does this for all the major muscle groups as well too. The head, skull, bones of the skull, teeth, neck and face. Basically, she shows you the face diagrammatically, various muscles of the face, mouth, etc. And these things are abstracted as well. So anyway, I don't want to take too long on it, but placement, different types. She goes into different types of eyes in terms of genetics, noses, different shapes, torso. This is nice. This is really nice. It shows you the movement of the collarbone, especially when it's up and down. So you can actually picture it when you're seeing a model. Shoulder blade, its placement on the thing, as well as here it shows you the movement as the shoulder moves, so you can get an idea. This is the contours here, so she's basically giving you an idea of how the contours move throughout the back. If you're looking at it, not too long, shoulder, etc. I'm just gonna flip through now really quickly. So yeah, this is the arm. This is nice here, where you get to see the movement and especially the contraction and extension of the muscle, right? Hand, this is quite lovely. You get and her drawings are done especially well, and it gives you an idea. Very clear, good shadow here, and gives you an idea of the movement of the form. So you can actually start to use these as master copies in terms of your own interpretation of the hand. And what I like about it is that these poses you can replicate with your own hand, your left hand, and basically draw with your right hand. And you can use these in conjunction with that as the model. You know, how to think of the wrist as it's moving up and down, the compression and extension, the leg, the knee, leg, 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 leg. This is nice. You're seeing the movement here. Bam, bam. That movement again, showing you how the muscle works as it's in different situations. The foot, which is basically the hand. Beautiful drawing. You can use your own feet and get use from her how she's done the forms to actually do your own. Again, beautiful, beautiful work, beautiful work. This I liked, which was the gesture, and she gave the basic idea of it. You know, gesture. I like the fact that she focused on the rhythm rather than too much on this ephemerical kind of idea with the gesture. This is more scientific stuff, anatomy, like terms, technology, etc. All in all, a great book. I use it a lot, both as a reference for master copies as well as an information source. Fantastic book, rated 5 out of 5 in terms of having the information. There's nothing like having it in this size as well, which is quite large, and you can see a lot more rather than it being on a small screen. So you can actually, and you can take it with you anywhere, trace over it. The paper is very good. You can actually start tracing over it and get a good feel of how this works. The only thing is, if you're tracing over it, you would eventually damage the book depending on how hard you press. But what can I say? If you're using the book, use the book. That's my philosophy anyway. And that's your aim. You can always get another book. Always have 2 as a clean copy and 1 as a working copy. So I use this as a working copy, so there are like marks and stuff around it. Thanks very much. Bye. So